I'm feeling kind of hungry right now. I think I need a snack.
Me too. Well, let's dive into the kitchen to see how to make these mini meals, aka snacks. Come along with us. Let's learn together how food can nourish our bodies and delight our taste buds.
Los Angeles Unified School District's wellness programs, in partnership with KLCS TV and the Dairy Council of California, present Let's Eat Healthy Together.
Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Eat Healthy Together Season 2. I'm your host, Maggie UD Pasquale, Organization Facilitator from Wellness Programs, and I'm super excited to learn how we can build a healthier plate and a happier life one meal at a time. In every episode, we'll explore how to make healthy choices by eating balanced meals throughout the day, every day. So if you're ready to eat better, feel great, and enjoy your food, you've tuned into the right spot to learn how to fuel your day. With me today is Chef Vina.
Absolutely. Hi everyone, I'm Chef Vina DiBernardo, culinary and baking and pastry instructor, recipe developer as well. I grew up on farm-to-table food, and it truly is my favorite way to cook seasonal produce, healthy proteins and grains, and the perfect combo for healthy, delicious meals. Come along and be my sous chef. Let's make some scrumptious, well-balanced snacks that will give you energy between meals.
All right, we're going to play a game called What Would You Do? There's no right or wrong answers. So, first scenario.
You've just finished school and you've got to get to practice. Your energy's running on empty. What do?
Scenario 2. You're in the middle of a large homework project and you're running out of energy. What would you grab?
You might have said you would grab a snack. We're going to dive into this topic on this episode of Mini Meals, Mighty Fuel, making quick and easy energy boosting snacks.
And you don't even need to be a great chef to make any of these after-school snacks. Let's hear more about snacks from the dietitian Renee.
Hello, my name is Renee Gaeta, and I'm a registered dietitian, a food and nutrition expert. As you just heard, snacks can be a great way to refuel in between meals. A snack can be thought of as a mini meal. Exactly what the name suggests, it is smaller than a meal. It's a great opportunity to choose foods that will help us feel good and give us a boost of energy and nutrition, nourishing our brains and bodies with food. Now, let's see what our chefs are cooking up.
Thanks, Renee. All right, Chef Vina, tell us a little bit more about snacks.
Absolutely. Snacks are mini and mighty. Here are some snack examples. Pairing more than one food group gives us more energy, more nutrition. It's more filling and flavorful. For our snacks today, I'm making energy bites with oatmeal, chocolate chips, coconut, peanut butter or cashew butter, dried fruit, honey, a little bit of vanilla, and cinnamon. And for the yogurt parfait, I'm using Greek yogurt, fresh berries, blueberries, and homemade granola.
I'm so excited to get started, but before we do that, let's go over some hand washing tips and some kitchen safety tips. First, wet your hands with water, then apply enough soap to cover your whole hands, rubbing your hands one on top of the other, then turn around, rub the backs of your hands with your fingers interlaced. Go ahead and get underneath the nails, and then as you're rinsing with water, really scrub those hands. And you want to do this for about 20 seconds, maybe sing happy birthday 2 times. Okay, use a dry towel to thoroughly dry your hands, and then turn off the faucet with the towel. Now your hands are clean and safe. And remember, be sure to get your parents or your guardian's permission before you start cooking in the kitchen. Have fun. All right, our hands are clean. Let's get started.
Absolutely. So these energy bites are so easy and so delicious to make. I'm going to use quick oats. You just throw everything in. That's the best part of it all. You can use peanut butter or any kind of butter that you like.
Or if you're allergic to nuts,
Correct.
You can use the cashew butter.
Cashew butter or sunflower butter, whatever you like. Mix it up. Sometimes nut butters need a little mixing before you pour it in. Okay. So get all your measurements all set out. Chocolate chips. You could do white chocolate chips, you could do dark, you could do milk. Make it your own, whatever you like. Then we have our flaxseed. I've got coconut chips and I have chia seeds. So I'm gonna crunch those in.
Oh, yum.
They are the best.
My
And
favorite.
chia seeds are so great and so nutritious because they retain water, so they give you that more of a full feeling, right? So dried fruit, whatever you like. I'm using cranberries and dried apricots. I also have used dates. Comes out really, really delicious. So as much as you like. You could even add nuts if you want to do chopped nuts in there. That's fine too. And then honey. You can also use agave. It's a great substitution. So you just pour all that in. A little bit of vanilla extract gives it a really nice, yummy sweetness. And can you open that for me? That's my little secret ingredient, everyone. A little dash of cinnamon. Gives it a nice sweetness, and cinnamon is really great for regulating your blood level, your sugar level.
I love how you have the chia seeds, great antioxidant
in
there, yeah.
And this is the fun part. You mix it up, and this is when I can let you play with your food. So put some gloves on or mix it with a large spoon, and then you want to refrigerate it so everything can kind of, melt together.
Stick together.
Right? And it's easier for you to scoop out because you're going to be scooping this out. An ice cream scooper is best, or like a cookie scooper, something smaller. If you don't have that, that's fine. Just use a spoon and ball it up. But it really does help to refrigerate it for about an hour. That way all of that gets absorbed and it's easier to roll. But I'm going to show you how to just do one, and then I'll show you the end result because I made some earlier for you. That way you can see it all done. And then we'll taste it. So just like that, and I'm going to scoop it out. So this is a cookie scooper.
It's perfect size.
Perfect size. And these are great. They last about a week or 10 days, maybe even longer in the refrigerator. In the freezer up to 3 months. So it's a great prep and make ahead snack. And you just ball it up, kind of like cookie dough.
Very on the go snack.
Really great. You can just ball it up like a cookie dough and just like that. But refrigerating it for an hour is really going to be your best bet to get a nice, it adheres better. See what I mean? Just like that. Great way to get your nutrition. It's kind of your own healthy bar, right? But in little, beautiful little energy bites.
Bite size, perfect size.
Absolutely.
That looks easy enough. I think I can do those too. So they're gonna look like this when they're done, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I see you have another recipe here that you're going to be making for us.
I do.
Let's switch spots.
So here we have the yogurt parfait. It's a Greek yogurt parfait. What I like about this, you can customize it any way you like. And it is unsweetened, that I'm using plain Greek yogurt. I love making them in these cups because they're great for to-go and for prep. Great to grab and go for breakfast, snack, lunch, anytime that you like. You can scoop the yogurt. I would start with just 1 scoop of yogurt on the bottom. So fun, right?
You're gonna layer it, make it all pretty.
Exactly. So it's basically a parfait. Fresh fruit. You can use any fresh fruit that you like. I love berries. They're in season. It's always nice to use fruit that's in season, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit of strawberry. Now, I have the recipe online for you, and it does say to macerate the strawberries in sugar. But since we have honey today, what a perfect pairing. May I have some of that honey?
Sure.
Just a cup. Thank you. So you can just drizzle a little bit. Another substitute for honey would be agave. It's perfect. And a little bit of granola. I also have a recipe for granola for you if you want to make it homemade. It's so easy. Once you make your own granola, you're never going to buy store-bought granola again. I promise you.
So delicious.
Wait till you try this. So layer it with a little bit of granola. If you want some nuts or dried fruit, you can do that as well, but I'm good with just the granola. And then another couple of scoops of yogurt. This keeps well for about a day. I would probably, it's best served fresh, but it definitely does keep in the fridge for a day or two. And then I'm gonna do blueberries.
So I love that you're using Greek yogurt, you said, right? So you got some sweet and the tart.
Exactly.
A great combination.
Exactly. Great probiotic, great nutrition. And tap it down a little bit. And then I'll take some more of that honey.
Okay.
A little bit on the blueberries. Sometimes they can be tart. And having the yogurt being Greek yogurt, it's a little more tart. So it's just nice to add a little sweetness. And
it looks so pretty.
Isn't that pretty? So I'm gonna even make it look like a sundae and make it look super special. Give it just a little dollop on top. We eat with our eyes, don't we?
Yep.
So I always wanna make it look super special for everyone. A little bit of fruit.
It's almost too pretty to eat now.
Oh, it's delicious. You're gonna love it. There we go. And just a little drizzle on top, and we're ready. So like I said, you can eat it right away. It's best, and you can cap it off and refrigerate it for about a day or two. There we go. Eating looks different for everybody, so feel free to swap out any of your favorite fruits. Sweet and seasonal is really a perfect choice. You can never go wrong. All right, Maggie, let's give everything a taste.
Ooh.
You try that, and
Okay.
I'll start with this one.
I get to eat the beautiful parfait.
So we have examples here of all food groups, you guys, with my plate check off. What Maggie's trying is a yogurt parfait. So you've got the Greek yogurt, that's your dairy, your fruit, obviously in the berries, and then the granola, which covers your grain. And in the energy bites, you've got peanut butter, which is your protein, and your oatmeal and chia seeds for your grain. What do you think?
It's delicious. I love how I can't even taste the tartness because there's a lot of sweets in here and it's so crunchy.
Right.
Super delicious. And I love how it looks. How beautiful that is.
These peanut butter bites are so creamy, so delicious. These are the ones that I made ahead so you could see kind of what it looks like once they've been chilled and then rolled up.
Sometimes we don't have a chance to make snacks. We might buy snacks or eat them at school. Let's hear how our friend Renee, the dietitian, looks at information about food.
I know when I don't have time, I usually buy protein bars or granola out of convenience. The oats in granola sustains my energy levels during my workout, and the protein in protein bars support muscle growth after my workout. But with so many snacks that one could buy in the store or market, how do I know what's in the food? Most food products in a package have a nutrition facts label and ingredient statement directly on the package. This is how we learn about what's in a food. The nutrition facts label shows us how much of different nutrients like carbohydrates, protein, fat, and some vitamins and minerals are in a food. The ingredient statement tells us what food ingredients are used to make the food we are going to eat. Seeing high or low numbers doesn't automatically mean the food is good or bad. It just tells us how many different nutrients are in our food. Beyond nutrition, we may also need to look at food labels for different reasons. For example, if someone has an allergy to a food, the nutrition facts label is an excellent resource to see if the food product has that specific allergen, like peanuts, shellfish, or eggs. Now back to the kitchen we go.
Thanks, Renee, for all the helpful tips. Today, we've learned a lot about what may influence our choices when grabbing a snack to refuel. Let's recap with Chef Vina for a moment.
Absolutely. We made 2 great recipes for snacks, and we learned that we make decisions for many different reasons around food. We hope you try to make these recipes soon and try to pair different foods for a tasty snack. For this recipe and more, scan the QR code on the screen. I hope you try it soon.
It's time now for the last word. Students, take it away.
Refuel for energy.
Wellness programs support the needs of the whole child by focusing on 8 areas of wellness.
To learn more or practice what you learned today, and to find more information on healthy eating, including fun games and activities, please visit Los Angeles Unified School District's Wellness Programs website.